Hello.
알려주세요.
8.5.
8.5.
Okay. So size first. Number 1, size. Yes.
Okay.
So number 2, I need to look at her foot. So point your foot. And what we're looking is this part over here. Okay. So we want to look at the shape of the toes and the metatarsal over here. Okay. So size 8.
Size 45.
8.5. Okay. 8.5. And box, we are looking 3 plus the shape. Okay. So we're starting with classic 8.5 medium 3 plus about the height.
Because the wide here.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And we try classic and we try sculpted. 2 different models. Also 8.5 medium 3
This
plus.
is the shape little bit. This one more wide, right?
So the classic is like U shape. So it's more material on the side, generously cutted. It's a U shape. Sculpted, it's like an hourglass shape. So it taper in the metatarsal over here. Okay? Less material on the sides. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Stand up and just stay flat. And if you look, open a little bit. Yeah. The sculpted is like
the less.
yes, and the classic it's more like a U, straight. Okay, feet together. Okay, yeah. So here we see almost a foot,
Yeah.
you know, because the sculpted is going really low.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
in her case, the shape of the classic looks better.
She better this one.
Yeah. And then turn around. And we are just making sure that the heel is aligned. It's not twisted. But in her case, both shoe looks good. Okay. And then, thank you. Bye. Take off the shoes and we are adding a protection. I like to compare the point pockets with the box liner or the instant wings. So let's try point pocket for you over here. Whatever. Yeah. And then the shoe, and then either instant wings or box liner. We take them the length of the sides. So the wings they cover up to the bunion.
Okay.
They go up a little more. And the totally toes the box liner, sorry, yeah. They only protect the toes, no bunion.
For her,
The
this
wings
one
is
better.
good because she has a bunion.
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
I see. Okay.
And then I combine with the piece of gel inside the shoe. And then put the fitting loops on top of the point shoe. Yep. And this is keeping the shoe on the foot. So then she can roll through and test the flexibility of the shoe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Go en pointe, demi-plié, demi-pointe. What we want to make sure is that she is able to roll through demi-pointe. And then when she stands on pointe, stretch. Yep. She's supported. She's not going over the shoe. She is well supported.
Yeah.
Okay. And turn around. How do you feel?
어때요?
Yeah. And you look visually, it's good. It looks fine.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I kind of like the classic better just for the sides to give her a little extra space. But now this is really a detail, whatever she feels more comfortable, you know.
둘 다 똑같이 편해요? 네.
But the very, very most important things are the box over here. This you cannot do a mistake. No. You cannot make any mistake with the box because it's really important. This is what is going to hold her in the shoe. If it's too big, then she's going to sink. It's going to be painful. If it's too small, it's going to be really like a wrinkle, on the side and be too small and just too much pressure. And then the flexibility of the shoe, this is also extremely important because you want her to be able to articulate in the shoe, If you pick something too hard, she's going to jump instead of rolling through. And if you pick something too soft, she won't be supported and she will go over too much. Yeah. So, but in her case, it's all intermediate flexibility. It's the pink bag, and it's just right for her.
So this is about the 3+?
3+, yeah. Okay. Any more questions?
So the box we need to check for the wide here, width here after the we just
Yeah. So
adjustment for the gas.
yeah. So let's say, for instance, okay, let's try something that is not correct, but just so we can see. So let's say, for instance, you would like a box 4. Okay. See the difference?
Box 4.
Yes.
3+.
Yeah. This is really small difference, but she's not supported as much on the metatarsal as here. So what's happening is that she's sinking a little bit in the shoe. She has more space also here. When you're sinking in the shoe, it can be after hours of dance, it can be very painful because your toes, they will have a lot of pain. They won't be holded, they won't be supported.
I see.
Yeah. Can you feel the difference?
뭐가 달라진 점 있어요?
그냥 크기
크기가 좀 커요? 아프고.
똑같아요.
She doesn't feel.
Yeah.
That's very difficult for a feeder because you need to see it. Because if she doesn't feel, you still need to advise the right shoe.
Okay.
You cannot give her the biggest one.
Okay.
And then, okay, let's try something else. We try box 3. No, you can keep the point. Okay. Can you see here how wrinkle is it? So we see from here that it starts having a lot of pressure. Okay. Then turn around. And then it's twisty. You see? Here it's correctly aligned. Here it's all twisty. You can see it well. How do you feel? Do you feel any difference?
이쪽이 쓰는 느낌?
Yeah, she's outside the box. She's not in the box. Yeah, we have low heel and high heel. Our standard option for sculpted and classic is the high heel, and we do have low heel in some sizes in sculpted, but few sizes. And then with the slick fit, which is our other option, the V-shaped shoe, we only have low heel. Space in the heel, you can actually adjust with a heel gripper.
Okay.
So you peel this off and you stick the heel gripper in the back of the shoe.
Okay.
Can we do it actually? Here. And go in front. Yeah. So here you have the heel gripper, it fills up the heel, and then you don't have any heel gripper, so it's whole, like spacey. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we have a lot of fitting accessories that you can use to adjust the fit that comes at the end of the fitting. So you try to find the perfect shoe, and once you find the good shoe, then you adjust.
Okay.
Yeah, the heel is really like I will say a later option. What you need to focus more on is really the box and the flexibility.
Okay.
And then if you want to adjust the heel, you can decide, like with a lower height.
We first checking the line here
Yes.
and the box.
And the
Flexibility.
yes, articulation
Okay.
running through. Thank you so much.
네, 고맙습니다.